Stripped down to the bare metal skin to find exactly what went wrong with them. Cases split open, gears in a row, under the light of the shed's dim glow. Measuring the bolt that fell in the pan, a tiny little hitch in the master plan. 5 millimeters wide, 35 long, the piece of the puzzle where it doesn't belong.
Okay, today is a little bit of a different video. I'm waiting for parts to come from Hitchcock's in the UK and some other parts from India. So I've got a couple of weeks, I think, before the parts get here, before I can do any more work on the Royal Enfield. So I've decided to make a modification to my engine stand jack that I was using. My back's been killing me while I'm working on the motorbike, sitting on the floor. So I've done a lot of YouTubing and taken a leaf out of some of their ideas, and decided to make a motorcycle lift to save my back. So what I've done is what a lot of people do, is they literally cut it through in half, and then put the other end on and put it all together. So I've cut here, used 40 by 40 heavy steel, the same thickness as this angle is here, and welded that through. And then this is the other end where it was cut off, and it goes up into the other riser there. I swapped the wheel over from where this pivot point is, because that normally sits here, and when it lays, it rests on this and doesn't go flat down to the ground. So I've swapped those two over, and rather than cut and join the top, which is what a lot of people do, I just went and got some 60 by 60. 60 was the width of the top section, and I literally hollowed out the bottom so this can then fold in under that when it drops down. And the stops here still work. Lock that out the way. I'm doing some welding at the moment. What I'm doing is putting some stabiliser legs out each side. So I'm going to put three or four of these across the bottom each side. And there's also, I'm welding some tube out here, and these are 50 by 50, and I'm going to weld those onto here and on both sides, and then have a platform that's 800 centimeters wide, and the motorbike will sit in the middle section, and I've got a steel plate to go in the middle where the stand is going to go. So if I just started doing some welding this morning, did the first one. Then I thought I might film what I'm doing and give you an update. So okay, so I'm going to have to grind the back of that off. It's touching. It's meant to go down. So I've got it resting on this to keep it level while I'm doing some welding. And then it goes down and just locks on those catches down there, and just that extra bit of height. I'm going to be able to sit on a little stool that I've got, and it's going to make the engine working, even when I'm standing up, it's going to be at sort of waist height. So I think this will be a good back saver. So yeah, this is my take on a bike lift that seems to be reasonably popular on YouTube, and I'll give you an update when I do some more welding, and then when I put the top on, and then when I put the bike on, and then I'll be able to go back and work on the bike.